Stripes for Stan McKenzie, for Pat, for Pats. Open, open. There are light arms with no weight to reach right now. Open. There are folks with time to stand. There are crowds for these grounds looking up at the empty pole line, waiting to salute a true you in blue. There are lines which are sorry, and there are postures over them spelling C's. Open and open straight out. There is silence and space for you. And straight there, right where the first line stripes across, there are wilts that can be sprung up by your stripes. See and move for them all. Raise your page on a pole or an arm, or the ring joint of some notebook. Play every hair on an arm. Pick the straightest and tweeze it out. Play every hair's wide space between the teethy keys, and make it knock, make it rock. Have it swing and sock, and ring it out, and ring it open. Make stripes, make stripes, make lines stack and smoke, make smokestacks, make stacks of lumber and thick lines with rings and rung edges of logs, make stacks of trunks, make stripes like a piano keyboard, make white stacks that fill ears when played, make stacks that can be made into songs. Make stripes to sound up an auditorium. Make poems. Make word after space after punctuation. Make stop and start and story and sadness. Make drama and players which stripe playbills and scripts. Make stripes and strips and make stripes. Make stripes on flags in red and white under a blue night sky. Make stripes to salute. Make stripes to play flutes too. Make stacks of heavy boards like tightwood floors, which are smoothed to a whole wood piece. Dance and lay and slide on. Make stripes to roll a ball over, which, when red, kick and run and roll and throw. Throw stripes at solid colors and contrast bright story from violet. Make Tom Sawyer's fence sideways. Make library shelves reorganized. Make sidewalk, street, sidewalk, crosswalk, stripes, and double lines to follow, and plow, and sweep, and litter on. Make stripes on places where any man could die, or meet a girl, or lose a wallet, or run wet with rain. Toothbrushes, brooms, brushes, clean rows of teeth, and roll down blinds, keep the fight inside. Vents, heaters, stripe with your story and make it work and warm, and clear, and clean with explanation and meaning and apologies. Make stripes which bend and dip and pool rain and house stems and larvae, and stripe on and on between where homes are. Make stripes on pages which may as well be stripes on a treehouse street. Make stripes which lay in a green summer neighbor wood and lead us through Aunt Sue's neighborhood. Make lines like house sidings which hear kids yelling at mothers, and lines on shirts that go to warehouses every day, 40 years, coffee, car, and paycheck. Make stripes and ugly lines and stacks of lines which squeeze another line out from in between. Make ironic lines on fake wood desks where white lines were made and inhaled. Make lines like grandma's hands on the kitchen table, folded and set. Make lines like gray hairs and lines like 15-year-old curls. Make one line, my friend, one line to cross another. Make two lines that intersect and hang from a necklace, or to swing and tick against plastic beads. Make those two lines from cheap wood and nail hands to it. Make two lines that will change the minds of brothers in doubt and bodies on the floor, wanting more and more and more and more. Make two lines that will say that it is all okay. Two lines which will cover death and birth, awkward calls at bad times to serve a dirty friend. Make two lines which will stick to a sweaty neck in a basketball game, and across the world, or even in the parking lot, on another neck, whose connected hand is uncovering a trash can and feeling between bags and orange peels for bottles and 5 cents. Make 12 lines in two which rhyme at the end, and make hundreds just like that block. Make blocks and build story of parking lot onto wise grandfather, onto newborn baby, onto premature born baby, and make lines of truth over bloody truth, over bony truth, over guts which are coming up, Make lines to be puked on. Make stripes on warning labels for toxic containers in garages. Make poems and write. Tell your dog about the paneling in the basement that it will never see because parents are afraid it will shit on the rug. Make poems go on, as I say. Make them fill with boring things. Make readers into crowd members for an announcing of reconciliation saying, these are the parts of scenery on the way to work and school. These are the shapes and colors on the way home from the store. These are the places in sight that may as well be your bedroom. And here for you all, they have all lost weight. They have put makeup on. They are hot. They are interesting. They have gone to school. They are in love and have taste in hair metal and dance and piano playing and architecture. Make places where black veins stripe cities and box them and wrinkle them. Make places where blue veins were tapped up and made drunk with an intrusion. Make places where your witty stripes of silly rhyme bar monkey bars on the recess time playground where David lost his tooth and Alyssa said a bad word. Make lines and lines about everything brown. Make poems about dirt and soil and deep graves and tree trunks and soggy woods. Make poems about bears and dark brown cavities and brown tans on the arms. Make poems you born brown. Make poems that separate you from the grave. Line it up for us. Stripe it for us. Tell us how you are so alive with stacked stories and love and drama and life and bike wheel spokes. Make lines you born. Separate your color from the color of a paper. Make your black text and type clear and colorful as rose windows in the A of pointed cathedrals. Make your words clear and punch enough holes in the pages of your story that we see through and are looking into your backyard and work parking lot and see a couple hugging and dumpsters and trees and pavement. Let your stripes make the page wet and let the page fall apart and soppy. Make the stripes so thick that it becomes sunglasses at the outdoor wedding, waiting for the best man to give the best speech, or the drunk man to make the best speech. Let your black words be black tint seeing a drunken best man get on the table, roar for his best friend, and give a drunk tabletop speech. Let Grandma be scared and Uncle Ray be pricked with contagious laughter. Make your page be held and then shook with laughing hands. Let your page be made to vibrate and be let go. The reader is so dancing on the few words that you made. Make your stripes be glass and show vanity, the blue-eyed monster. Make them glass and let a girl with an odd nose see it straight. Make her see it as uniquely big, powerfully odd, and more for the air to breathe than a cute twist of face. Make your words a black mirror. Make them a green mirror. Make them a blast of light. Make your mirror a club to the head of the weak reader and a club of light. Let a page slowly turn into a picture of the reader. Make your page slowly melt into a figure of the reader, but older and odd-looking. Make the reader a girl with braces and a farm man with stained overalls. Make the hands that grip your page remember that these are his favorite damn overalls, that they were with him last harvest, stained on him last harvest, and that it was the best harvest that the Lord has watched him see. Make your reader remember how food gets stuck in her braces, how she gets different colors every time she goes, how it was orange for Halloween, blue and white for the school spirit, and how the principal liked that. Make your reader remember and remember what never happened to them, what stripes were never painted onto their undershirt, what wrinkled text was never previously on her forehead before. Make your reader worry that they are growing old. Make lines on pages and stripes between lined notebooks because you could not make beads or albums or cups or shoes. Make lines stack and be heavy because you could not make a heavy daughter or an 18-wheeler or the final lines in the applied calculus examination. Make stripes where you cannot make sin be covered up. Make stripes where you cannot make her notice. Make warning stripes on a wall where you were beat. Make sincere stripes on Aunt Laurie's driveway. Make stripes of poem and life, folks. Make people stand up and line up for you. Make people line up to you because you want to see them, because you love them all, each single strand. Make threads and dreads where you had no hat or helmet or head at all. See where you look as you look away. and see where you look too long. See music coming out of brass and wood and speakers, and catch it and align it. See the poem as a stack of racked and earned people and colored facts. See your life the same way. See what there is to say, what there is to reform. What girl is within the man, what color in the clear, what sentence in the bark. See the song in the silent water, and dance to it, swim laps and lines. You and I are at the time, and the time is 11:11. The closed pages, the straight hands, the straight truth, and the hidden closeness that can be found in all spaces, needs to be like a spreadsheet, pinched in the middle and pulled to the ceiling, so that the sleeper may jump up, the stitched lines of the ends of the sheet can bump, and so that the day can begin, spacing the edges of the lids like a baby's first flex, the first twitch of the mind, the first rays going around, the opportunity, the seeing blinking and the seeing and the seeing. Open, open. There is everyone now. Everyone to stand. Everyone to row up auditoriums like families at school plays or soft juries. Open, I am waiting. He is waiting. He is waiting. And the she's are waiting. I want to dance. I wait to see what colors will come clearing through. I want to dance. I wait and he waits to see you dance as you read and your page too. I wait to dance and am in the parent stance for you, the broad brother's stance. I am in the square and looking around, seeing where the first stripe will start, how you will begin it. I am waiting to see every time, taking time to remember the distances between and the spaces where you are now loud. I am taking time to see where you are and the true closeness of your lines, and they are close together, close to every line of life, and adding and stacking, striping. See them? They go open.